To Yahweh, by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, man, on this glorious Shabbat day that we are out here, man, to bring this truth out to our brothers, man, and to the viewers to get back to what we know is best, man, and that is being a living sacrifice as our bodies, according to give unto him as a blessing, so that we can come out here and teach our people who they are in these last days, man, because America is about to be destroyed, and you do not want to be here when it is being destroyed. You want to be gone from here. All praises to Yahweh, Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. So as I was saying about that was, they'll pull your background check up and they'll say, hey, you got a driving reckless, we can't give you a job. How they know about that if they don't look in your past? Right? So what they saying right here is, with all this that's going on, the Most High is not going to look into his past, right? And he's not going to quit them for it, right? They making their own laws and regulations, right? But the Most High said, every man that has done wrong, Colossians 3:25, real quick, Baba Kashai, I want to show you, every man that does wrong, watch what the Bible says, right? So this letting you know the Most High is saying, you're not getting away. What they telling us today is, I'm not going into slavery. I'm not going to have to pay for all this that's done happen. I'm going to be able to get immense for it, and I'm going to be able to go ahead and live my life for it. But let's see what the Most High says, right? Because we know when the Most High speak, Most High's word comes back to him unavoided, comes back pleasing. So whatever he says, it goes, and it comes back, right?
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons.
You see that? Those who did wrong, all of this right here, what you did to God's chosen people, you're going to receive that wrong. Just as you put yokes of iron on my people's neck, it's coming on yours as well.
That's right.
You're going to be out there in their fields. You're going to work. They're going to have a right. Let me get that real quick, Bob. Shall I hold that real quick? Revelation 2:26 that we was bringing out earlier, man, because we need to make sure we understand what's going on. This ain't no love story for them and all of us together, right? This is a love story for Israel, for all the affliction that they done been put through, the torment that they have endured up to this point. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man, to switch verses. We're going to be standing up above them, and we're going to do them exactly what they did us.
This is Revelation 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule over them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
You see that? You don't hold a rod just to look good in a photo or something, man. You use that rod to beat. Didn't I tell you to get up that tree and get them apples? Yes, sir, Master, but I'm taking a break. Break is, you're going to break them into pieces, right?
That's right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse, 14, 15 is the point. It says, I know that whatsoever Yahweh do, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. Yahweh do it, that men should fear before him. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And Yahweh requireth that which is past.
All praise to Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All that's done happened, he's going to require it of from who? The enemy's hand.
That's right.
Right? Because the enemy want to find some way of us holding hands and coming together. They don't like all this teaching that's going on. Right? They the only ones that come up and try to, hey man, let's get in a rebuttal, rebel on that, man. Paul said go to the Gentiles. They don't even know who Paul was talking. Before Paul was in Rome, what about Judas? Right? What about, let's get 1 Maccabees 8. Start at 1 for me, Baba Kashai. Let's find out who, and guess what? Let's find out who Paul brethren is, right? Hey, Cap, y'all got that blue letter Bible definition for brethren? Can you look that up for me too? Because I want to show you his ancestor, right? And this is why a lot of people get Paul's stuff mixed up, man, because they like, well, when you hear that word brethren, Paul is not talking to everybody. This is a bloodline. Right? He's talking of the lineage, just as Christ said. You know what's so funny too about Christ, brother? They want to tell you Christ came to baptize them. Christ didn't baptize nobody. He didn't do what John the Baptist did. John the Baptist dipping in water, raising them up. When did Christ do that? See, this is where the confusion come in and getting baptized with water and the Spirit, right? They don't understand this thing, man. But that's why the Lord send the real prophets out, brother. That's the way for you. If you want to stand up and you want to come back to the Most High, man, and you want to be blessed with wisdom and knowledge, you first must fear the Most High, man. Right? But watch this. I'm gonna read this in 1 Maccabees 8 real quick.
This is 1 Maccabees 8:1. Now Judas had heard of the fame of the Romans. Of the Romans.
Okay.
that they were mighty and valiant men, and such and such as wouldly lovingly accept all that join themselves unto them, and make a league of amity with all that came unto them, and that they were men of great valor. It was told him as of the war and noble acts which they had among among the Galatians.
Now, Paul had an epistle that he wrote to the Galatians, right? Right? And you just seeing this in the Maccabees, right? This is before that, right? So when Paul is in Rome and everybody not understanding, who was there in Rome before, right? And now let's get that letter real quick in the Galatians real quick. Let me get Galatians, start at 1, and we'll work our way down from that real quick. Galatians 1. So we're going to break this brethren out. Baba Shai, give me Deuteronomy 3 and 18.
Galatians 1 from the top. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read out.
Paul, an apostle, not of men, neither by man, but by Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and Yahweh the Father, who raised him from the dead. And all the brethren.
And all who?
And all the brethren.
In text, the brethren.
And all the brethren which are with me unto the churches of Galatia.
So we read this Paul in the epistle to the Galatians, and he's speaking to the brethren, right? And we need to find that definition of brethren and understand why a lot of people run to Paul and don't understand. Paul was not writing to the Gentiles. He was writing to the Gentiles that was Hellenized,
That's right.
Right? He was writing to his brethren, right? And he knew this. Let's see what that brethren is real quick.
This is G80 for brethren, adelphos. It is meaning brother, figuratively or literally remote brother, whether born of the same two parents or only the same father or the same mother.
You see that? You see that? This is a bloodline.
That's right.
Paul's not out there worrying about the Romans and everything. If he was worried about them, man, he would went straight to them, man, and told them, look, man, y'all saved and everything. Y'all, Christ was talking about them. He never did that, right? But watch this, what 3:18 says, man.
This is Deuteronomy 3 and verse 18. This is Deuteronomy 3 and 18. And I commanded you at that time, saying, the Lord your God have given you this land to possess it. Ye shall pass over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel.
Brethren of who?
Your brethren, the children of Israel.
That's right.
That's very important. See, we broke that thing down, man, right? And I'm going to show you, when you hear that word brother, it's flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood. The same lineage that Yahweh Shai come from and talked about. That's why Christ never said that he's come to save everyone. You don't find that verse in the Bible at all, right? All praises to Yahweh. Let me get 2 Samuel 19 and 12 real quick, Baba Kashai. I want to show you that too.
Shalom, Malakim. Shalom. This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 19, verse 12.
Bring it up.
You are my brethren. You are my bones and my flesh. Wherefore then are you that the last to bring back the kings?
Brethren, my flesh of my flesh and my bone of my bone. So this is literally letting you know Paul was writing to his brethren, right? All of those who knew the law, all of those who walked by. Paul wasn't sent to everyone, right?
This is Romans 9 and verse 1. I say the truth in Christ. I lie not. My conscience also beareth me witness in the Holy Ghost, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
According to the flesh, who are Israelites.
That's right.
Right? That's the brethren. The very blood that's in Yahweh Shai flows through our veins today, brother. Right? That's why it's important that we don't just give in to what we've been taught. what we have been Hellenized from generation to generation, right? We got to turn ourselves back to him. The law was only given to the children of Israel. So we have to come back to the laws, right? The law wasn't passed down to everybody. Let me get that in Galatians 5 and 13, and then give me Romans 5 and 13. And Bobby Shaw, you give me Romans 4 and 10. And let's see if we can break this thing down when it comes to the law, man. It's very important, man. Right?
This is the book of Romans, chapter 5, and verse number 13.
Bring it up.
For until the law, sin was in the world, but sin is not imputed when there is no law.
You see that sin is not imputed when there is no law. Show us a time in the Bible when the law was given to any other nation. It was not given to any other nation at all. It was only given to Israel, right? We the only people that can break this thing and sin, right? This is important that we must come back. No matter what the circumstance or situation may be, brother, we got to truly stand up for the Most High, man. We got to truly come and bring ourselves out and teach our people and wake our people up and tell them come back to their customs and to their heritage, right?
This is Romans 4 and verse 13. For the promise that he should be the heir of their world, as not to Abraham or to his seed through the law, but through the righteousness of faith.
Through the law, through righteousness of faith. That lets us know we need the law and we need the faith. Through the seed of his promise, which is Isaac, right? That's why it's so important, man. In order for us to get the true understanding of the word itself, man, we have to walk before the Most High fearful.
That's right.
We cannot play with the Most High. The Most High is not a video game, man. He's not a sport. He's not basketball. He's not football, right? None of these things matter to him at all, man. And yet our people are so cultivated and they so stuck up in that they refuse to let the customs of the world go what they was taught to come back to the true heritage and nation that the Lord has called him to be. Right? You are a king walking on the earth, right? The Most High made the earth for the Israelites.
Right.
He didn't make it for anybody else. We ain't supposed to be battling over no East Coast, West Coast, one block. We own the whole world.
That's right.
But our people don't know that from what they was taught. They was taught, hey, this is all you get right here. You in the ghetto, you stay there. This is all you get. That's not all we get. We own this whole thing as the children of the Most High, right? And that's why we got to come back in these last days, brother, get ourselves in order so that we can get out here, man, and teach our people who they are, and our people will no longer be ashamed to serve the Most High, but they will come back and stand in order for the Most High, man, and get what was taken from us back. Our praises to the Most High, right?
That's right.
You got give me you right. Give me a 7 cents.
Y'all the battle, y'all won. Don't let nobody get in or out. Don't let nobody get in or out. That's right.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
We're mad, man. We mad that all this happened to our people, man.
That's
and our
right.
people don't even, we hearing people say, man, the past does not matter. The Most High doesn't care about that. And we just told you, if they keep a record of us coming to a job and they say, well, you got a felony and everything, I can't hire you, then why the hell you think the Most High don't keep a record of you? As if you're going to turn around, man, and just walk through the gates and say, all right, I'm going to take me a rightful place. No. He's watching everything, and he's bringing back everything that ever was brought to his children, right? Let me get that real quick, King, and give me, go ahead and give me Deuteronomy 28, right, 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse number 15.
Read up.
But it shall come to pass, if you will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord your power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
You see, that's why all this happened right here. We are rebellious people, man. Stiff-necked, hard people, man. That we turned around and decided, Most High, we don't want your laws. We won't hearken. We won't obey. We rather go out here and do our own thing. And the Most High try to tell you, go out there and do your own thing. It's going to kill you, right? Salvation is not for everyone. Salvation for us, King. right? Let me get that in Exodus 14 and 13. Then let me get Jeremiah 3 and 23. And then let's get Isaiah 62 and 11. Let's bring this thing out, man, and show you we need salvation. We need saved from our enemies, right? This is the same thing that Luke was talking about in Luke 1 and 68, right? And we're going to bring that to after this, man. I'm going to bring this whole thing out because what I want to teach today, brother, is salvation and the understanding of salvation. See, they want to come up and say it's for everybody. We're going to do thus saith the Lord and see who is it for, right?
That's right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse number 13.
Bring it up.
And Moses said unto the people, fear you not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
See the salvation of what?
And see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them again no more. Forever.
That's what salvation is for, saving you from your enemies that you may not see them no more.
That's right.
This is what they don't understand. That, like, how the hell he gonna come and save the enemy in two? Right? What's the purpose of that? Going in the kingdom so y'all can enslave us again? Come on, man. That makes no sense, right?
This is Jeremiah 3 and 23. Truly is vain, truly in vain is salvation, hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our God is salvation of Israel.
Right.
Salvation of Israel. That is no one else. That's only Israel. No one else gets salvation. They don't need it. The so-called white man, the Arabs, none of them need it, right, at all. We need to be saved because we in another land, another tongue we're using, and we don't even know the Most High name no more. That's how bad it is, bro, right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse number 11.
Bring it up.
Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the end of the world. Say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, your salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord.
Right.
And you shall be called, sought out, a city not forsaken.
Right.
You see that, brother? That's what we're looking forward to as the saints of the Most High. We're looking forward to that. Let me get that. I told you about Luke 1 and 68. Bashar, give me 1 Chronicles 16 and 35.
This is Luke 1 and 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel,
Right.
for he hath visited and redeemed his people,
That's right.
and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David,
That's right.
as he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began,
That's right.
that we shall be saved from our enemies.
That's right.
That's right. That's what we're looking forward to. So that we can be saved from our enemies, man. Let's get it out of David's own mouth, man. That's why it's important that we understand who we are. We need saving, brother. We don't. Do you want to still work for these heathens? Do you still want to be on their cycle? Hey, go get your license, man. If you want to, you got to come to us. In order for you to eat, you got to come to us, right? In order for you to live in a house, you got to pay rent. You got to come to us. In order for you to go to a bank to get a loan, you've got to come to us. When is it going to be vice versa? When is that going to change and turn? Because we need to be saved, brother.
That's right.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 35.
Bring it up.
And say ye, save us, O power of our salvation, and gather us together, and deliver us from the heathen, that we may give thanks to your holy name, and glory in your praise. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, forever and ever. And all the people said amen and praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, man.
Hallelujah.
That's the whole purpose. We need to be saved from the heathen.
That's right.
Who is the heathen? The heathen is the other nations that you see over us, right?
This is Jeremiah 23 and verse 5.
Right.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness.
That's a future prophecy. All praises to Yahweh Shah, man. That's a future prophecy right there. That's what we're waiting on. That's why you see brothers gathering themselves together, because it's the Most High that's pulling this army together in the last days. He's picking them out. He's putting them on the block, right? Because when he come, that true governor is going to hit, brother. That's the side you want to be on. You don't want to stay where you at in the situation that you in, man, and die in it, right? Why, what good is it knowing that you a God, man, and you're going to die here? There's no benefit from that at all, right? We got to be willing to lose everything. 46:13. We got to be willing to give up everything that we got for the Most High, right? Right? Give me Romans 29. I mean, not 2 and 29. Start at 28. Romans 2 and 28. Start at 28. All praises, man. And that's a beautiful thing, because when you gather yourself around mighty men like this, a Veiler, brother, you become strong. It's iron sharpened iron. We can't be touched and we can't be moved, right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse number 13.
Bring it up.
I bring near my righteousness. It shall not be far off. And my salvation shall not tarry.
That's right.
And I will place salvation in Zion for Israel, my glory.
That's who's getting salvation. No other nation is getting it. We don't need no so-called white man come up here and try to say he go to school. You know what they teach in their schools? It goes everything against this book right here. They don't teach our people, man, according to this book. They go against this book. They don't know the Most High, right? At all.
This is Romans 2 and 28. For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision, which is outwardly in the flesh, but he is a Jew, which is one inwardly, and circumcision is that of the heart, in the spirit, and not in the letter, whose praise is not of men, but of God.
You see that inwardly, bloodline, lineage, right? Brethren that Paul was talking about, man. You can't come up here now, man, and think just because you in another nation, man, that you can become a Jew. It's not going to happen outwardly at all, man. We got to want our God as much as they trying to take our God from us, man. We got to come back and pull them back, man. Because he told you, where is that in Baruch 4, where he said if they would thank themselves, man, this last days, man, because that's where we at now. We are waking back up to the law, statutes, and commandments, disidentify who we are, and we know who we are now. Let me get that in Romans 13:11, Baba Kashai. Because we understand that in these last days, the Lord said, you ain't going to sleep no more. I'm going to wake you up now. And see, we woke now, man. Man, we ain't caring about what the enemy got to say.
That's right.
Drive around, find brothers from jobs and everything, man. We ain't worried about that. Because when they get to the kingdom, guess what? Vice versa.
That's right.
Huh?
That's
They gonna
right.
be out there in the field climbing them trees, getting them bananas and everything. Because if they not, I'm smacking just the smack. Because that's who I am, you understand? Right? You ain't got to do nothing to piss me off, right? Because I remember everything that you've done to us, right? And the Lord said they show no pity, so why should we show pity?
Right.
Why should we turn around, man, and say, okay, now, you know what, man, you know, I ain't going to do you like you did us when we was down there, buddy, all right? I'm going to be nice to you, man. Man, if you ever see a weak brother like that, man, he ain't getting through the gates some damn self. He going to be destroyed here.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, number 11.
Bring it up.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
You see that? It's time to wake up. There's no more excuses, man. There's no more, well, man, I got to work this Shabbat and everything, man. And my boss tell me, hey, buddy, we're going to have to work Saturday, man. I didn't show up. Friday, we're going to have to work to 7:30. I didn't show. Because if I don't have faith and trust in the Most High, man, then why am I even out here in this fight, this battle, man? If he's the one that's going to shield us, protect us, and be our provider, right? Right? I remember when Judas Maccabees, man, when he told his brother and him, man, I'm going to fight. We're not going to retreat. We're not going to run. We're going to fight. We're going to come together. We're going to stand on that battlefield. Even though they outnumber us, we're going to stand, man, for the Most High, man. That's the kind of affection we got to get back to, man.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Baruch 4 and 13. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, nor trodden in the paths of discipline in his righteousness. Let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting have brought upon them.
That's what we got to do, right? Because not all these nations remember anything when it comes to these laws, brother. If they knew these laws and they lived by them, none of this would have happened. 9 bit of it, right?
Verse 21, be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord, and he shall deliver you from the powers in the hand of the enemy.
That's what we're looking for. We need to be delivered. We're ready to get out of here. We don't want to be here no more, man. We're tired of being here, waking up sun up to sundown, working for them, right? Making money, making their kingdom advance, while advance. We tired of that. We ready for it to change, man.
That's right. God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse number 1. Awake, awake, put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into you the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake yourself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose yourself from the bands of your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus saith the Lord, you have sold yourselves for naught, and you shall be redeemed without money.
You see that? It's a beautiful thing to put back on the garments, put back on the things they took and stripped us of, right? Put it back on, right? And come up in a beauty for the Lord, man, because they know we beautiful. But yet they so happy because we living and doing exactly what they have trauma they put on us from day one, man. And we won't change it out. We don't know how to change. We done changed our glory. We have said, you know what? Now that we can live how the way they got us living, we okay. No, we're not.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse number 7. Hearken unto me, you that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear you not the reproach of men, neither be you afraid of their revilings. And I just wanted to bring that out because, King, you know the law, man. We got to, hey, and when you get a chance, King, go up there and get your seats and your sword, come back down here, man, and mark your Bible up, you know what I mean? And build with us, God. You know what I mean? When you get a chance.
You got to, brother. That's part of it. We don't just take off. These brothers, we got to live in this daily. Right. We got to have priests, even when you're on the couch eating cereal, right? You got to have them fringes on, laying in that bed and everything, man. Right? You don't take them off for nothing.
This is Ecclesiastes 33 and 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
Right.
That's right on point, right? We out here trying to tell our people, man, hey, you gotta go. Once you done been out here before, brother, right? You need to, if you got time, get your seats and stuff and get your Bible and come and learn. So you can change all that you can be reborn again, man. Right? Now you can come into this truth and understand, man. Right? That's what's important. Our people gotta want that. All these brothers up here was once like that, right? But they made sacrifices, right? They became obedient and said, you know what, man, we rather do it the way that the Most High has called us to do it. Because when the kingdom come and it's being ruled, it ain't gonna be all this mischief. It ain't gonna be ran like this, man, at all. There's going to be an order that's setting forth, and the government's going to be governed like it's supposed to be governed, and Yahweh Shai is going to be on that throne.
That's right. Right.
He's going to be set. That's how you know that the people that they keep claiming about to be over there in Israel and everything, that's why all that's going on right now. I seen a count one time, man, earlier this week, man, where a Pakistani took the damn flag and tried to hit Deacon with it. He was doing it intentionally, trying to hit him. Even though they kept telling him, hey, bro, chill out. Don't be you doing that on purpose. He was intentionally trying to hit the man. So, hey, when they all jumped, you got 100 cops out there for them damn parades. Where they at? Because they don't give a damn about us, man.
That's right.
At all. We still be sending our kids to these schools and everything. They don't care. Still, trying his best to get them, come out of character. And he did smooth how he just poised and restrained himself and was just like, look, man, I ain't even out here for you. You can go on, but you know, hey, don't come over here, don't hit, because if you hit me, I'm going to hit back.
That's right. That's right.
They don't understand that, man. They look at it as, hey, y'all can't do nothing to us. Shit, I'll be damned. Right? Y'all already done did it once and everything, man. That was because, man, we didn't bethink ourselves now in this lane. Now we know we the children of the power. You can try that if you want.
Right.
You might walk over it, but you'll limp back, you know?
Right.
All praise. Let me get that in Psalms 36 and start at 1 real quick. All praises to the Most High. You got it? Guys, we need to, while we bringing that out about them, man.
Said I started 1. Yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 36, verse number 1.
Bring it up.
The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no fear of Yahweh before his eyes.
You see that?
For he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed.
That's exactly what he does. Mischief upon his bed, right? Trying to get, coming out there for the whole purpose, like the brothers up in, our brothers up in Y5, man, how they was up our, man, up in Chicago, and them damn Palestinians ran all crazy, man, and everything, hit our brother and everything. And then when the rest of the brothers came and they walked that block and everything, they were nowhere to be found, because you cowards, man, right? Y'all try to run in packs and everything, man, but when you see another pack coming that's stronger than you, you disappear and you run. But all praise to our brothers for holding that down.
Blessed be, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 144, verse number 1. Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
We warriors up here, man. We know how to use these hands, man. Damn it. We know how to use these staffs, too. That's why they here, damn. We have to staff it, brother. We will. Right? But we know how to stay in order, man. We know how to be peaceful in everything, man. And we know how to be peaceful with all men. But if it ever cross to that point, we some warriors, right? We ain't gonna let you, we don't church tell you, hey man, turn that other cheek. I wish Esau would come up here and lay his hands on it. You'll see more than another cheek turn. All praises to Yahweh Bashem. That's what happens, brother. When we gather ourselves together like this, brother, we can't be touched. We are mighty men of the Lord, right? Not what you see going on in the world, not what you see what's going on in these churches and everything, man. We got to get our people out of that. Therefore, that's why we here in Knoxville, Tennessee, because we're going to burn this thing down, man, before we dead and gone. We're going to make sure, man, that we reach out to the hearts of our people, man, and do the commission that he commissioned us to do.
That's right.
No excuses. No getting out of character, no running, no telling ourselves, man, we can't do it. We sold out to the Most High, and we told him we're going to sign that contract with blood, just as well as you did. So we're going to do it. And we ain't going to have no excuses whatsoever at all when it comes to carrying out the work for the Most High. This is the work. Come on over here, brother. Come and receive some good news, brother.
Hey, give us 2 minutes real quick, bro.
2 minutes of the Lord.
Hey, to land me back on what you were speaking of, go to, somebody bring out Proverbs 18 and 6. When you talking about how we get down to get down if we're going to get down.
That's right.
Brother Kashah.
Get away from the street out. How you doing, my brother?
How you doing, brother? All praise, man.
What's your name, Ken?
Man.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We just, you believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
We just bringing it out, man. Let us show you something, and when we get a chance, we're gonna bring that precept out real quick.
This is Proverbs 18 and verse 6. A fool's lips enter in contention, and his mouth calleth for stroke.
That's right.
That's right. Exactly. On point. That's definitely on point. That's a drop mic on that one, brother. Oh, that's coming out soon. Get ready for that.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. So, brother, you said your name's Jermaine? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Show you something in the
Let us show you something about the Bible. You read the Bible before, right? Okay. What's your nationality? When you go fill out an application, what you put? Black African American? Now, what if I told you that is not what the Most High called you? Would you believe that? Because, you know, if you look up the word Black African American, it gives you 2 continents of 2 white people. One of them named Leo Africanus and another one named Mario Vespucci. So you do not descend from 2 so-called white men.
Right.
So we need to find out who you are according to the Bible, right? That's very important, brother, right? That you know who you are in these last days, man. Because you've been going around calling yourself something that you are not, right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse number 2. Just to start on the let's give a little precept. It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Judah mourneth, right? They are black. The Jews are black, brother. Did you know that you a Jew? You didn't know that, did you? That's great news, because the advantage that we have as Jews is the oracles was given to us.
That's right.
That's what is so great about this, brother, right? And so we come out here, brother. We need you to stay humble as you are so we can get through this thing, because we got to tear down what was taught to you. We got to tear down to what was beat into you, right? Let's break it on down. Let's get the
Con, this is the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then hath the Jew? Or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
They were given to us, brother. This your heritage. This your culture right here.
That's right.
This is your book. Now, let me ask you something. What color is Christ? Does the Bible tell you what Christ looked like? It don't. See that? Let me see. Where's that picture at?
We got one right here.
Does that look like Jesus right there? That first one right there.
Point to it, guys.
Point to it. Yeah. Does it look like the Jesus you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's play a game of baseball. Let's get 3 strikes, right? 3 strikes, you out, right? So take a good look at that picture right there, right? Hey, let me get this picture right here. Give me this right here. Oh, praises.
Come hold it up, guys.
Yeah.
Hold it up for him. I got it.
Now, I want you to stay looking at this picture right here that you said is Christ, because we're going to show you what was in the Bible. See that? Stay right there on that picture. Let's read this real quick. We're going to show you what's in the Bible, sir. Right? All right, let's go.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1. Where you want me to start? Verse number 2. Who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of all things that he saw.
You see that? Of all things, Revelation is John the revealer, right? He's telling you what he saw, right? He's going to tell you what he saw, the Son of Man, right? Let's bring this thing on out.
Jump down. Yeah, go ahead. Come. Verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. What you see, write in a book,
Okay.
and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamos, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
That's right.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
He had a golden girdle on. It's like a war belt. It's across his waist, right? Watch this.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool. Does he have white woolly hair? No, sir, he does not, does he? Do you know what race of people on earth today has woolly hair? Point to your head, King. That's woolly hair.
That's right.
That's
So that's strike 1. That's strike 1.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because in moderation he drank wine. You can read about that in Genesis, right?
That's right.
He don't have red eyes. He has blue eyes, right? Okay.
Verse number 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
You know what color brass is? What color is brass? There you go.
That's right.
Does he have like a bronze brown skin? No, sir.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
You burn anything in a furnace, what color does it come out?
Black.
Oh man, all praises. That's right. Does he look black to you? So that's not Christ.
That's right. That's right.
That's not Hamashiach Yahawashi, right? So for so long they lied to us, right? They put this image in here and made us become subdued up under it and told us they are the gods over us, and they are not, right?
More on that. Let me make this. And his voice as the sound of many waters. Does he look like he speak real tough and hard? He don't look like he tough, do he? He talk real delicate. God, hey, my bad.
You can tell this a nigga, man, cause we loud.
That's right.
We loud.
Hey, put that dude down there and let him step on him, man.
Step on that, King. Step on
On
it,
the
cause you
devil,
just
man.
heard that that's not Christ.
Hey, yeah,
There you
Step
go.
on that thing. That's the devil, man. Come on. Yeah, I got you. Come on.
Yeah. Watch this. We're gonna tell you that if anyone else come preaching other than what we just spoke about, right? That lets you know, man, of the damn devil, man.
That's right. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse number 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus,
They came and gave us that.
whom you have not preached, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which you have not received, or another gospel, which you have not accepted, you might as well bear with him.
You see that? You might as well be with him if you can't step. The brother stepped on him.
That's right.
Said, no, you gave us the wrong Christ, man. Because the true identity of the Hamashiach Yahushua is right here in this book.
Yeah.
See, we didn't know that, King, because what? We couldn't read back then.
Right.
Couldn't study back then.
Right.
Right? And that's why when you first walked over, the very first thing you said was that was Christ. Now you know that that's a lie. So Christ got to look like his people, right?
That's right.
He can't look like that and come to save that. Right? He got to look just like his people.
That's right.
Right? And guess who his people are, King? That'll be you. That'll be you. Right? That's how important it is. And let me get that real quick about the temple. And what you got to do, King, is you receiving this good news and everything, man. We're going to give you some things, man, that you need to implement into your life. You need to, brother. Now that you over here and you understand Christ is a so-called black man, if he walked the face of this earth, he would never look like that. Those type of folks right there wouldn't have made it in Egypt back in the day. They would have been dead and gone. The sun is against them. That's why they got to wear sunscreen, right?
Oh, pardon. Salaki. Yeah, that's right. My bad. Okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, and verse number 16. God. 3 verse number 16, it says, know you not that you are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwell in you?
Right.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple you are.
Your temple is made for the Most High to live in, brother.
Right.
Right? You can't destroy your temple. But let me tell you something, man. The moment that we go and we smoking cigarettes and everything, our people worked in them tobacco fields.
That's right.
When their hands and stuff used to get stuck in the machines, they didn't come and free them and say, okay, now get back to work. They actually came with a machete and chopped that part off, man. Wrapped it up, told them get right back to it. So that's a reminder. That's why we can't destroy the temple that he has given us.
That's right.
Right? That was all from them that brought that into destroying our temples. Right? Because they know that we are the temple of the Most High, man. Right? And so they told us, forget about all of this. Forget all this, because if you forget all of this, you forget who you are.
That's right.
You don't know who you are. That's why when you walked over here, King, you said, I'm a black African American. Those were given to you. These are the names. Where's they signing? Right here, King. Look at this. The Most High named his children. You see this right here? So-called Negroes? Judah.
That's right.
You said, these are the names that the Most High gave his children. He didn't give this to everyone else. He made 18 nations, but Israel belongs to him.
That's right.
And if you call yourself a Negro, you know Christ came from Judah. Your Lord and Savior came from Judah, right? That's why it's important that we learn history so that we can learn who we are, King, so we can now turn back. You know why the laws was created in the first place? It was a guide to us to guide us back to the Most High.
That's
because
right.
he knew that he was going to send us and scatter us all over the world, and that we will need something to get us back to him. This is how you know that we are the true children of the Most High.
That's right.
That's right. This is not going to be taught to you in church. What's going to be taught to you in church is paganism, Christianity. There's no Christianity in this book. Did you know that they force-fed us Christianity and all the four corners that we went to on the face of the earth? They came from Spain and everywhere and forced it into us, right? And told us you're going to accept this, whether you like it or not.
That's right.
right? So we got to come back to the Most High, brother, right? You are no black African American. You are an Israelite, right?
That's right.
Can you say Israelite, King? That's right.
Good, brother.
That's right. Give him a hand down here,
How you
man.
doing, sis?
All praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High, man. How you doing, sis? Are we all right? Hey, can I ask you a question real quick while we sitting up here handling this with the brother and everything?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about the Hebrew Israelites in the Bible?
Yeah, well, in the Bible, yeah, I have, but I learned more of it out of the Bible.
Okay.
You know,
So do you believe that those the Hebrew Israelites, do you believe that they are still here today as we speak?
yeah.
You know what race of people those are?
I know Jews supposed to be like the American black.
That's right. There you go.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to look at
You
that.
go ahead, you can look at
But
it.
yeah,
That's what it's here up here for.
Yeah,
Right?
Haitians, Levi's, yeah.
Right.
I heard, yeah.
So, sister, we got to come back to our true identity, right? Do you know how we can come back to that? Let's show you. We're going to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. This was going to get us back on top. We can't just no longer know. It's something we got to do. Where is that? Let me get, while you pull that out.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse number 5. It says, whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment.
See, we got to do that now.
That's right.
Time is short, like I said in 2 Ezra 9:1. It's short right now. We got to consider it.
night.
Right? Everything's happening for a purpose and for a reason. And our people say, well, I have a little knowledge about God, like it said in Romans, 10:1. But we got to come to the full understanding of the Most High. Right? We can't go half and half. We can't do half of it. We got to all the way come in. There's no such thing as an in-between. Right? When these last days, as we are in today, we got to make a change. Now we're waking up in the last days and understanding, right? I'm an Israelite. I got to come back to the laws, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. Whatever that is, I must apply to it now. And I must use it and implement it in my life and start doing it, right? Not going to church on Sunday. You don't eat pork, do you, sis?
I do dabbles in pork. I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I do.
I'm going to show you something real quick about that pork, right?
At least you being honest now. Or somebody.
All right, let me get another reader. Yeah, somebody, let me get another reader. Because I'm going to need you. Give me that, what you giving me, Cap. And I need you to give me Isaiah 65:3. Right? And I'm going to show you something to point. Yeah, he can use it.
I'm going to get on this side.
I'm going to show you something, sis. This is why. Because, you know, a swine is filth. It's nasty.
Yeah.
They have parasites that don't die. So when we eat that, it lives in us. This is why we get diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol shot to the roof, because the Lord don't want his people eating it. Let's bring it out, man, and we're going to show you, man, from the Most High himself. See, they don't teach this to our people. Imagine if they was teaching this to our people, we wouldn't be in half the circumstances we are in. Right? They're not going to do that, because in slavery, that's what they used to feed our ancestors and them. Throw that slop out there, chitlins and everything, and say eat, and we used to eat like wild animals.
Right. Hey, do you eat it too, bro? All right, check this out. Now, we just read this one for the brother. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go to the next one. This is 1 Corinthians 3:16. It says, know you not that you are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwell in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple you are.
That's right.
So we're going to go to Leviticus. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going to go to Leviticus chapter 11, and it's going to give us a dietary law. This is going to tell us what the Israelites should and should not do. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse number, I'm going to say 46. Check this out. It says, this is the law of the beasts, and of the fowl, and of every living creature that move in the waters, and of every creature that creep upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beasts that may be eaten and the beasts that may not be eaten. Verse number 7, it says, and the swine. Y'all know what swine is, right? Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he chew not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
Unless you divide the hoof.
You see that? You see, if
well, I was just going to, it says, of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. Oh, Salakia, verse number 7. It says, though he divide the hoof, he do got a hoof that's divided, right? Excuse me. Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he chew not the cud. He don't digest his food properly. Yeah. It says he is unclean to you.
yeah, you know, a pig is filthy.
Right.
They'll eat anything.
That's right.
Right? You had a farmer who went to feed his pigs. He had a heart attack. He fell inside the slop. They ate him. They left his damn skull head floating. That was it. They ate everything else, right? But watch this. This is coming from the Bible, Isaiah 65:3, right? And then let's get 66 and 15 and show you why we cannot. Because here it is. If we're supposed to be examples of Christ, when did Christ eat pork?
Right. Bring it up.
He never did. You don't see that nowhere phrased or stated there in the Bible. He never did. But they'll tell you, all you got to do is bless it and you okay. That's a lie.
And you remember the story when Christ, he cast them demons out of that man, and they went into them pigs.
There you go.
So it was pigs around in certain places, even though they was unclean, but they had to go into something that was unclean. They couldn't just go into the sheep. You know what I mean?
That's right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 3. A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face. The sacrifices, that sacrificeth in gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick,
Right.
which remain among the graves, and lodge in the mountains, which eats swine's flesh,
Which eat swine's flesh.
Right.
and broth of abominable things in their vessels.
You see that? We ain't supposed to be eating this thing, sis.
That's right.
And yet we wake up in the morning just like the enemy and say, let's go get some crispy bacon, man. I want to smell that sizzle and everything, man. And not understanding the Most High is against that. Christ came to lead by example for his people.
That's right.
When you find Christ eating pork, then I'll eat it. When you find Christ celebrating birthdays and Christmas, then I'll do it.
Right.
But until then, I'm not doing it because I found nowhere in this record of him doing it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse number 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh and abominable, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
You see that? When he come back, Muz gathering at Golden Corral talking about some, man, it's some good pork chitlins. He gonna kill him.
That's right.
That ain't gonna be in the kingdom.
Wake him
Don't tell
up!
me that you can't do it. These commandments are not grievous. They not hard at all. Right? After a while, go ahead, King.
No. I ain't mean to cut you. I was just gonna say, I want to know if we can eat deer.
It's clean. It's on there. Right? It's clean. Right? He gave us clean animals for a reason, for a purpose. All these other bad animals was for the other nations. They the ones that can eat it and turn around. You ever hear that saying, you are what you eat? How many of these damn hillbillies, man, you see they look like pigs with double necks and because they eating pork.
That's right.
Like a pig in a blanket. They start smelling like it and everything, man. What is God's people doing amongst that? What is his people doing saying that it's okay now? That's right. He never said bless the food. And see what they do is, give me that Ak real quick in Acts 10. What they doing is they turning around and saying, you know what, these animals that he saw, he blessed it. No. We're going to give you the full context of this, man. We're going to show you exactly what the word means, man. Right? All these brothers you see out here has woken up to the truth. Right? Who's done given their bodies as a living sacrifice and said, Lord, we're going to walk like you told us to walk.
That's
We
right.
ain't going to be like everybody up in church, man. Let me tell you something real quick, man. It's funny to me. We ain't dancing out here. We ain't running around talking about catching the Holy Ghost, man, and jumping up and sweating like a T.D. Jakes, like he be sweating. We ain't doing all that.
No.
We gonna keep it natural the way it is, how it's been from day one, from the beginning up to now.
That's right.
Right, and serve the Most High like we supposed to and fear him. Right, let's get it.
Can we start at 11 or put down here? Or no, you want me to start at 9? Come on, this is the book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 9. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. And he became very hungry, and would have eaten. But while they made ready, he fell into a trance, and saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners, and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
Make sure you remember that. Peter said, I have not eaten anything that's common and unclean. Remember that, right? Because what happens is when they look at this vision, they say these animals came down and the Most High told, why the hell would the Most High tell you to do something that he told you not to, like he contradict himself?
Right.
Right?
And Christ was dead. I don't want to hear
Oh,
Christ
yeah,
was dead.
exactly.
Christ was dead after this.
After this, right? After this, right? Watch this.
But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What Yahweh hath cleansed, that call not you common. This was done 3 times, and the vessel was received up again into heaven.
So here's the problem with that. Peter was called to the Jews. Right? Peter, he was like, man, since y'all left and everything, man, y'all out of here. I ain't going to that other fold, man. Right? So the Lord had to come down and tell him of these beasts and everything. Look, man, basically, this is your other half, the brethren and everything. Because Jews don't have meetings in company with Gentiles. Peter, like, hardcore to it.
Or people that don't keep the law. If you could have been a Jew, like I know you a Jew, but you ain't keeping the law, Peter and them, the Jews in Jerusalem, they didn't deal with even our brothers that didn't keep the law. So like you say, you eat pork, bro, say, we would be like, nah, they can't come over here. You ain't got your zito, nah, they can't come over here. Which was zealous, but the Lord said, hey, we gotta let them know. We gotta bring them in. Now it's time we gonna open back up, right? Because I'm gonna digress, but what is that, John 4:22? He told the Israelite woman, she was an Israelite, but she was from Samaria, the northern kingdom. And he told her, he said, look, salvation, he said, you worship what you don't know. But salvation is of, he said, we know what we worship because salvation is of the Jews or of the southern kingdom. We gonna get salvation. Y'all Israelites, but y'all don't even know what y'all doing right now. You know what I mean? So I digress.
So keep that common. Peter said, I have never eaten anything common or uncommon, right?
Right. This is verse 28. It says, And he said unto them, You know how that it is unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one another, to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But Yahweh hath showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
Any what? Say that again.
Any man common or unclean.
That what you saw him see in the vision, man. Wasn't no such thing as no beast, right? You cannot take that and say, and separate it how church has been taught to us that it's okay to bless your food. Why the hell would you have some pork back on your plate, man, blessing that dead thing, man? That's the most filthiest thing on the planet, man. That turn around, man, you eat that thing, man, them parasites in you, now you got stomach cancer and galls and all that stuff, man. Bleeding ulcers and all that stuff because we want to get up in the morning time and go get a piece. He giving us clean foods that we should eat and we should live long. The Most High loves you that much, right? He don't care about the other nation. He let them do what they want. But when it comes to you, Israel, you belong to me.
That's right.
How can we get mad at that? We got fathers in our life that love us and parents that love us. They'll do anything to protect us. Why can't the Most High? He loves his children. Therefore, he's given us laws, statutes, commandments, and ordinances that we got to walk and live by, right? To protect us, right? There is no other nation on earth that's equal to us. Nowhere in this book. Let me get give me Leviticus 20 and 26.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
That's right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto him, above all people that are on the face of the earth.
That's
He
right.
said, I picked you to be above all people on the face of the earth. Where did he say equal? Christianity said it's equal. They said we're all created equal. He didn't say that. He said you above all people on the face of the earth. But the lie has been taught to us. We're 3/5 of a man that they got in their constitution about us and told us we're all equal. America, one nation, under God, individual, liberty and justice and all that stuff. When did the Lord bring all nations together? He separated, he divided the nations.
That's right.
Y'all over here, y'all over there, my people, my portion, my lot, you're here. Right? You belong to the Most High, right?
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 26. And you shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people.
I cut you off from other people. I don't want you with them.
That you should be mine.
You are mine.
That's right.
Sister and brother, we belong to the Most High. So since we belong to the Most High, shouldn't we give ourselves to the Most High? They took this book right here and told us, this is not y'all book, right? This is everybody's book. They told us a white man wrote it, right? Do you know the white man, when the Lord come back, he coming to destroy him. You know, we putting them in chains.
That's right.
You know that? That's here in this book where the Lord said, he who leadeth in captivity, you're going. All this was done. The Lord remember all of this. He ain't forgotten it. If you got children, if somebody do something to your children, you're going to remember. You ain't gonna turn around, man, and be like, oh, nah, man, it's good. They found the Lord now. Let's go to heaven together and talk about it. Why did you hang my son up like that? Well, hell, he didn't listen to me when I told him to get up there, man. In the morning time, I told him 5 days. He got up at 6, so I had to hang him. Oh, damn. We ain't sharing that kingdom together.
No.
The Lord told us in his book, there's a time to hate.
That's right.
Right? They've hated us for so long and mistreated us for so long, we don't even know who we are. That's why we don't read this book right here. This is your guide back to the Most High, man. Right? Without reading this, you're lost.
That's right.
You can't go nowhere. You don't know where to begin or where to start at. Right? But in the last days, he's going to send, what's that, Jeremiah 3:15 for me, real quick, Baba Kashah. In the last days, he's going to send mighty men that's got the heart of him.
That's right.
Not your pastors. Right? They got something coming to them because they prophesied nothing but lies. Right? Give me Jeremiah. Yeah, hold this is Joel 2:27. Go ahead and give me Jeremiah. Give me 3 and give me 23.
I got 15. Adoniah, have a seat. Have a seat. 2 up. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, and verse number 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
I will give you pastors. He would give you pastors of my heart. We out here giving the truth. This is the heartbeat right here.
That's right.
We're not in church buildings. We're not going and not talking about some pay 10% if you want to get to the kingdom and see these pastors walking, driving Bentleys, living in mansions and everything. When did you see Christ do that? John the Baptist, any of the prophets, Samuel, any of them, none of them, right? But theirs different. They preach a doctrine, a false doctrine that's called what? Prosperity, right? Is it on there?
Yeah. 23. I got 3 seconds.
Come up.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 23. Am I a God at hand, saith the Lord, and not a God afar off?
Right.
Can I hide himself? Salaki. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Saith the Lord. Do I not fill heaven and earth, saith the Lord?
Right.
Have I heard what the prophet said? The prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed. I have dreamed.
We heard that before. I have a dream. I have a dream.
Right.
We heard that before.
How long shall this be in the heart of prophets that prophesy lies?
Prophesy what?
Lies. Yea, they are prophets of deceit of their own heart.
Of their own heart. They come out and teach what they believe, their own ideology. They go everything against this book, right? They go against the Most High.
That's right.
They don't teach this. They don't show this to our people. Why you think we still out here killing each other, selling drugs and putting that blood on ourselves, right? We don't know what love is, and Christ told us we must love our neighbor as ourselves. You know what he's talking about in that? He ain't talking about the whole world. Christ is not coming talking about Israel, his chosen people, right? Us. To where I see you know what? I ain't even supposed to give you roadkill. I can give it to the heathen. Let's get Deuteronomy 14 real quick. What is that, 14 and I believe it's 10 or 11, somewhere around that, or 14. I'm gonna show you. Even if, bro, we can give it to the heathen. Take it, man. You know what I'm saying? But our own brothers and stuff, man, we're supposed to treat with love, respect, continuity between one another. But they taught us how to hate. They did a good job. This is why the Lord hates the so-called white man. You know he hate the white man? You know he hate the white man, brother? Sister, you know he hate?
Esau.
He is Esau.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That ain't changing. He hate them. He's taking them out in his seed off the face of the new earth and the new heaven that's to come.
That's right.
They're going to be gone. Clean off the face. And hey, thank the Most High and bless the Most High that he's doing that, man. Right? But after 1,000 years, hey, we're going to get something good out of it. Right? And those 1,000 years ain't going to be like the 500 years that we done been in. It's going to be double. They get double of it for what they've done to God's chosen people, sis. You are God's chosen people. Brother, you are God's chosen people. You are God's on this face of this earth. It's time to live and walk like it. Right? And come back to the submission under the Most High. Right? And it's 14.
Oh, I went to do wrong. It's I can't remember. I thought it was in Leviticus. Yeah, you talking about when the roadkill?
Yeah, it's 14 something.
That dieth of itself.
Yeah.
Same subject.
This is Deuteronomy 23 and 19. And to a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury. Meaning any of those other nations that's not an Israelite, you can do this to. But unto thy brother, which is the people on that on that side, thou shalt not lend upon usury against thee, that the Lord God may bless thee in all that they sells thy hand against thy land. But the point is, we can commit usury against these other nations.
Right.
We can't commit usury against each other. Like if you pay me back $20, I can't say, hey, you pay me back $35. I can't do that. No, we got to get back to that love for one another. Because white people today, we kill each other over 20. You seen Friday? Smokey shot Big Worm shot a dude over $40. We joke about that, but that really happens in the hood. They can really get clapped and stuff like that. So we got to come back to these laws, and the brothers being.
That's right. So we can't do that to our own brethren, right? We got to understand what love is. This is the whole love that you seen operating in Yahweh Shai when he came. He came and touched all the Israelites, man. He didn't come speaking to everybody, man. He didn't come to give his word to everybody else, man. There's a reason why he spoke in parables, codes, similitudes. I don't want them to know, only you. This is our book. This is why we got to read it. This is why we got to make changes, man. We can no longer say, hey, man, I know a little bit about it. I heard a little bit about it. Man, we got to go. We see brothers, man, that come in this truth, man, that's been in the truth for 9 years and hasn't even laid a brick. What are you doing? If you love the Most High the way that you say you love the Most High, get to work, get to it. In your work and in your faith for the Most High, man. Right? Because you want to be saved through your works. That's how you're going to be saved. And to prove to you, give me Romans 9 and 13, brother. And then let me get Malachi 1. Oh, did you get it?
We kind of late on it, but this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 21. It says, you shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. You shall give it unto the stranger that is in your gates, that he may eat it, or you may sell it unto an alien. For you are a holy people unto the Lord your God.
Straight like that.
You shall not see the kid in his
That's it. You see that? We can take some damn dead roadkill possum and say, here you go, you heathen. Here you something to eat.
Right.
Damn it. Throw it right to him means nothing. Most High cares nothing about him. That's why he put it in there. But to prove to you, brother, because his brother said he don't know that the Most High hates. We're going to show you, brother, the Most High hates.
That's right.
They lied to us in them church buildings. They told us Most High love all the time. Hell, it has some of us feminine. Every time we go out and stuff and somebody do something wrong to us, brother, I forgive you. I'm sorry. It's not right for me. I got to turn the other cheek and make sure that you understand. Where's that at? Where's that at in there? You damn sure wouldn't want to meet the Maccabees. It wasn't nothing to play with when it came to these brothers, man. Right. They kept their zeal. When they took their covenant, we going to go get it, right? As if we some kind. The enemy, the so-called white man has blessed us with that, with his stuff. He said, hey, guess what? This is how y'all should be now. This same feminine man right here coming back out of the sky, and he's going to save everybody. Damn, that means if he come back, we going right back to all this. And we're going to stay where we at, right? But let's get it out of the Most High's mouth, the New Testament. Then we'll pull it from the Old.
Precept.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob I have loved, but Esau I have hated.
Esau I have hated. That's
right.
in the Bible.
No, God loves everybody.
Esau have I hated.
No, God
Right?
loves, my pastor said God loves everybody.
That's in the Bible.
That's right.
Right? They told you he loves everybody. He said, no, I love Jacob. I love Jacob is right here. I hate Esau.
That's right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse number 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
He hate him. He gonna pay back. Recompense means repay. It don't mean no such thing as, hey, he gonna forget all this and it's done. He can't stand what the so-called white man has done.
That's right.
He the one that polluted the earth and did everything he done. You know we gotta pay even when we die. And we ain't free. How you gonna tell me $5,000 just to bury my father? What you doing? I thought we was free up in this month. The Lord can't stand this man. Right? And this is how you identify who he is today. Because if he ain't Esau, then who the hell is?
Right.
That's right.
Right? He own every damn thing. He's on the money, he's on billboards. The Jewish people, they own every damn thing, man. And yet still trying to find a way to get in. We still trying to find a way to get into your people. So we keep our people lost because we sign off on them rap videos, those rap songs. We sign off on that.
Right.
Did you see that one on Charmaine where the Jewish guy came on and he said, my family got to eat too. That's why we sign off on it.
Oh, Leo Cole.
Yeah.
Def Jam, yeah, well, on the Breakfast Club.
He can control all YouTube now.
Really?
I didn't know that.
They put their people in the position. That's the spiritual powers in high places that Ephesians is talking about. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Check it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
That's that's where the brother first came up and said, that's Jesus. They cover the face of him. Nope, he's not a nigga no more. He's going to be a white man. We're going to put that on there as a white man. Where Adonai at? Come on, get your favorite verse. Oh, he's asleep. Let's get his favorite verse out real quick. Finish it.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where? And who is he?
Who is Esau today then? Right? If it's not them, right? They took our book, put their images in it, and taught us in slavery. And told us in slavery, we your gods now. Right? And I'm gonna tell you what type of brothers you see up here that was back then when that slavery was going on. We was them damn runaways. Right. We was the ones like, hell no, we know you don't look nothing like Yahweh Shah. What the hell you talking about? They had to wake up every night. Damn, there go Cap, he's gone. Damn. The very next night, there go General. Right after, oh shit, chain these niggas. Because we refuse to stay in that state of mind.
That's right.
We refuse to. That's why we're out here amongst our people, calling our people, telling our people, come back, wake up. It's time to wake up. You are no longer able to stay asleep in these last days. We see what's happening over there in Israel right now. We need to wake up.
That's right.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And they laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen sought to paint the likenesses of their images.
You see that? That's why the brother came up and said, that's Christ. I remember helping a brother move from one of his houses to another, and they had a Holy Bible, and I was like, oh man. As soon as I dug it out, they had all these damn Edomites on the front, and all through the Bible was Edomite. I'm scratching my head going, how they get these pictures up in here? White, God, and you know that one picture they got up in Rome where he naked down there pointing, touching. Feminine shit. Feminine as can be, man. Reggie, all praises to the Most High, man.
Hey, you got any questions while we bring it? Either one of y'all got any questions? Anybody? We can go into something, you know what I mean? We all want to get some understanding or anything? Yeah. Bro, you got any questions, bro? Shalom, brother Reggie. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Ken, you got any questions? Anything y'all wanted to bring out, discuss, talk about?
A little deeper, but you know.
Something deeper? We go into it, you know what I mean? Give it a word. What you think?
I was wondering the other night. You remember how Saul? I always feel sorry for Saul, but
King Saul?
Yeah. Why did guys allow him to talk to the dead? Because he did really talk to Samuel.
Why did the Lord allow Saul to talk to the dead, to bring up the dead like that? Not was that necromancy? Is that what it's called? why did the Lord allow that to happen with this familiar spirit? The lady had that familiar spirit. Yeah. Well, the Lord never did say, and if you got something, the Lord never did say that it ain't gonna happen or it can't happen. He said, hey, when you see a witch, she should die. You know what I mean? He ain't never said it ain't gonna be none. He telling you it's gonna be something, really. You know what I mean? How you doing, sister?
How you doing, sis? What's going on with you?
Let us know if you got any questions or anything. Come on, bro. Yeah, but he never did say that it wouldn't happen or it couldn't happen. He just said, hey, matter of fact, let me get that. Deuteronomy 18 and 13. I believe it is 18 and 11. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18 and verse number 11. It says, or a charmer or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard or a necromancer, for all those things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord your God do drive them out from before you. Right? So the Lord is saying that's what these other nations do. We shouldn't do what they do. In other words, it's going to be around, but you don't partake.
You don't have to be partaker.
Right. But the situation that you were talking about, we can go to that. What is that, in Samuel?
But 22 and 18. The book, just like it. The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta feel sorry for what Saul had done. Saul knew he messed up, right? He turned around, he went against the Most High. You don't do that. Most High tell you something, do it.
That's right.
No excuses. Don't say I'll wait till tomorrow and I'm gonna do it my way. He tell you gonna do something, you do it, man. Because if you don't do it, he gonna send something on you like he did with Saul. Saul fell on his sword, but Saul didn't die. Most High was like, nah, you ain't gonna get away from that judgment that easy now. Them boy Philistines came and took his body and they took his head off and put it on a staff and stuck it in their place, right? The Most High brings judgment.
Yeah, he do.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. They get mad when the Israelites bring it out. If you don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High going to judge you. He's going to bring something on you so heavy, you're going to search for death and you will not find it. We got to be able to understand what pleases him. It pleases him to see his children walking the way that he called them to walk.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and verse number 11. It says, and for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
You see that?
That they all might be damned, who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
You see that? Pleasure in unrighteousness. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I've been doing it for 30 years, right? And out of them 30 years, you're still in the same spot, getting yourself ready. You basically getting ready, picking you a plot, getting ready for a burial, and you don't even know it. You continue to operate in those things that are unrighteous before the Most High. So we got to make that transition. We got to turn this thing back to the Most High, man. Regardless of what we gain or lose in life, man. Forget that. Everything that you see now don't even exist, man. It's a figment of imagination. The real is yet to come.
That's right.
And when it comes to new heaven, new earth, man, we're going to be some mighty rulers in that thing,
That's
boy.
right.
I'm
That's
telling
right.
you. I'm down there going to get on one of the Edomites' neck, man, and I'm going to make him gallop me around the city. You hear me? I ain't lying. Just gallop. Throw a saddle on his down back and tell him go. Right on time.
Right.
Now, this will be, come on up here for a second, sir. Come up here and talk to us. We ain't going to hurt you. Come on up here. I want to talk to you for a minute. Seems like every week we get one.
That's right.
Come on up here, sir. Let me talk to you for a minute. How you doing out, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
We all right. You can come on up. We ain't bashful.
It's fine. I gotta get back to my dad. He's at home.
Oh, he's at Corn?
Yeah.
Well, can I ask you something? Do you believe in God?
Not really.
Oh, you don't? Well, you're doing right by not believing because he didn't give it to you, right? He didn't give it to y'all people. He didn't give y'all the laws and stuff. You know, you going into chains. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, you do now know it, right? We're going to put you in chains, man. You and your whole nation of people for what y'all did to God's people. You see, your ancestors did this, right? There's a recompense that's coming for that, right? You are of your ancestors, right? Your descendants of them, right?
Of who?
Of the so-called white man.
Just drunken Irish people.
Well, that's your people. That's
Right. And the Lord will, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1 and 2. It says, and the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel
That's right.
and set them in their own land.
That's right.
and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
See, that's coming from the Bible. The very thing you said you don't read.
I have read it.
You have read it. If you have read it, you would have known you was going into slavery, brother.
I read the book. I read most of the book. Not the whole thing.
What book did you read from here? Because you know, this is an Israelite book.
Right.
It's only given to God's people.
That's right.
Yeah, the Torah from the
That's
Torah.
the first 5 books.
Yeah.
Of Revelations and all that.
Moses
Not
too.
Revelations,
Hey,
but the first 5 books.
that's to the children of Israel, right? You talking about from the first 5 books of the
that's
Torah?
what the But I ain't know Jew.
Okay, yeah, you're not. We know the Jews are black.
That's right.
We
I didn't know
the-
that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Let's read that real quick. Let me show you the Bible.
You don't have to read it. You don't have to read it.
Do you believe it?
No.
Why you don't believe it?
I don't
Can you
believe the
prove it?
Bible. Because on page 2 it has a serpent that talks like a snake.
Brother, that was no serpent, no snake, brother.
That's
But
called.
I mean, but there's also a part of the Bible where two she bears.
Brother, listen. I'll praise this. You trying, man. Look.
They threw up a bunch of women, but I'm not trying to throw up everything y'all doing. I'm just.
Do you think that could have happened? Like the she-bear? The
think
2 she-bears that killed them kids?
I think bears probably killed them kids that
Yeah.
Elijah had.
But you don't believe in that serpent was talking and everything?
I don't believe anything the Bible has to say. Some parts that are historic.
Well, that's rightly so because it ain't your book.
That's good.
But
It ain't my book. I don't have no book.
Right.
I hate books.
This book talks about you, but let us show you what she said. The Jews are black. This is the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah
Jews-
14
the
and
Jews
2.
can be black all they want. That's fine with me. I mean, I'm not Jewish or black, so it doesn't matter to me.
We understand. Check this out. This is just for educational purposes then.
All right.
It says Judah mourneth. That's the word Judah. That's where you get the word Jew. It derives from Jew. You have
I
to
don't
be
have no problem with Jews.
Yeah,
Here's the thing is I'm an atheist.
okay, but then we're just gonna. It just
Here's
be,
the thing
look,
is in that Bible book, I've read the first 5
First 5 books. Okay, so can I ask you, what's your nationality? What's your race? What color are you?
drunk Irish.
What color?
Probably I guess white. I guess.
Well, look at your shirt and tell me, place your hand on your shirt. Does your hand match your shirt?
Hurting sorts of it.
No,
yeah.
it does not. No,
Right
see that? There you go.
orange.
It don't look white, brother.
I've been
At
really
all. Let me
gifted.
show you what you
I
look
was
like.
gifted this shirt. I was gifted. I didn't deserve it. I was gifted.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment.
What
And they
color
called
is
his
it?
name.
What? Say that again. Hold on. He wanted to say it again.
And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment.
Now, if you're out in the sun, what color do you turn, sir?
I turn orange.
A derivative of red.
I turn
That's a
orange.
derivative of red.
A very derivative of red. My dad's full-blown orange. He's full-blooded orange.
Well, the Bible says you red. Check this out. This is the book of Jeremiah 14 and 2. It says, Judah, the Jews, mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
The deeper you get, the darker it gets, sir. If I dig up some dirt right here, is it gonna match your skin?
Hell, well, actually, no.
There you
Right.
go.
That's a good answer,
That's a
yeah.
good answer.
That's the honest
Now
answer.
you understand it. You sin, right?
But didn't the Most High didn't he take Adam from the ground? Didn't he take him from the dust of the ground?
I don't believe in the God.
Yeah, but it doesn't. If I don't believe that the sun is red or if the sun is out, does that mean the sun ain't out because I don't believe?
No.
It don't mean that.
There's
It don't
some
mean-
things, but
Just because I believe, if I don't believe it, don't mean it ain't true.
Right. I ain't trying to hold up nobody else that has religious ideas. I ain't trying to hold up nothing. But I'm having fun right now.
Oh, you supposed to. This is your heaven. Yeah, you supposed
Here's the
to.
thing is, I mean, I just don't believe in the whole the Lord, anything.
Hey.
I'm atheist. Like I said, I don't believe in nothing that's almighty. And I ain't trying to be rude. I gotta check what time it is, just to make sure I get back there in time.
Check this out. This is the book of Psalm chapter 14, verse 1. It says, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God.
You know, there's a lot of stuff in that Bible stuff that,
All praise to the Most High, boy.
I get you,
It's a
I
beautiful
get you.
thing. It's beautiful. You know, no, we actually, I'm gonna tell you right now, cause we are organized organization right here, we ain't laughing just to be laughing, man. It's beautiful because in these precepts, in this truth right here, it makes us feel so good. Think about it.
Right.
All this done happened to us, man. We've been robbed of our identity, our culture, our heritage, for centuries, for generations, right? So when we reading, when the Lord is telling us, I love you, and in the last days I'm gonna pour out my spirit on all of y'all, the flesh and all, and y'all gonna know who y'all are. We can't be touched when it comes to this book, sir.
That's
I
right.
get it, but is this all about slavery? I get slavery is bad. I'll sign off on that.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's bad, but I mean, Africa had a part to do with it.
Well, we are not Africans.
That's right.
We are not Africans.
Neither am I.
Of course you're not, but we're not Africans. Why would you say the Africans so? Because they are. Let's get that in the Exodus real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get that in Exodus
Oh yeah,
real quick.
Moses
Yeah,
was
11 and
an
7.
African woman.
Right.
Now, you touched us Ethiopia.
I'm all fine with that.
That's
Okay.
another
Ethiopia. Yeah.
We need to understand there's a difference. You know what? Give me while he's getting me, you give me go ahead and give me Exodus.
I did want
Give
to
me
ask
everything
about
you got.
the Ethiopians because it was saying I seen somewhere it was saying where they originally was the ones who kept like the Hebrew Israelite statues and
The
stuff
Bible.
like that. But I didn't know if they was like a part of one of these 12 tribes.
No.
We can bring them out too.
Go ahead.
Okay, now what you're saying is, I know you probably don't realize what you're saying, but you're trying to basically say all black people are the same.
No,
If I-
I'm not
listen,
trying.
listen,
But
listen,
I'm not
listen.
trying to say that.
You're good though. Now, if
But
you
I'm
go
not trying to say
it's
that.
fine. If you go to a Japanese person,
All
or a
African
Chinese,
people
you gotta
aren't
li-
the
you gotta
same.
listen. You got 2 ears.
But I'm saying they're not all the same.
Okay, perfect. Now, when
Dr. Thomas Sowell
Let him make his
disagree.
point. Let him make his point.
I'll agree, but they're not all the same. That's
So
not
you
what
are
I'm
not
saying.
the same. You just
No,
kind of made a
they're
comment.
not all
Yeah,
the same.
they kinda are
You said
all-
Africa had something to do with
Yeah,
slavery.
right.
No,
You said
no,
African, so
Africa did.
African.
Yeah, the
now
continent.
listen. Okay, now listen. Now Chinese person, if they're Japanese, you come to them and say,
Yeah,
oh,
Chinese
you're
people are all the same.
You don't.
Just listen.
to me.
I'm
let
agreeing
let
with
my
you,
brother.
brother.
What's your name,
Okay,
Peyton?
okay, but they look alike though. But they're different people.
Well, no, Chinese people are basically all the same.
So all white people are all the same.
No, hell no.
Okay, then, brother. Come on, man. You're biased.
Okay, all right,
And we understand why you're
I'm sorry for
biased.
the bad language.
No, you're right. No, we good. Check this out. We gonna read whatever we gonna read what the Bible says. Check this out.
This is Exodus chapter 11,
Just listen.
verse 7.
Come.
But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Oh, what?
Not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and the Israel.
Say it again. He put a difference between who?
The Egyptians and Israel.
Why you think when Joseph went there, the first thing they did was cut his hair off? That's why the brothers couldn't even recognize him. They took his hair clean off. They couldn't recognize him when they was in front of him, right?
I don't know if Joseph and Moses and all them people were real people.
Give me hold
I like
on.
Luke Skywalker.
Hold on, 'cause first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, you already said you don't believe in this book, but how do you know about these characters? How you know about these people?
I went to a Christian school, K through 12.
See, you went to a Christian school where they told you paganism of Christianity and everything, right? You're not an ordained minister.
I got
Hold on,
ordained
you said it don't
online
mean-
just for the jokes. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not trying to be disrespectful for nobody's religion at all.
Man-made religion. The Lord didn't make religion.
Man-made religion.
Man-made
There's
religion.
things I don't believe in the Lord.
Well, you told us that, and we know that you don't believe in the Most High because He never created you to believe in Him in the first place.
That's right. That's right.
That's what we're telling you. You call yourself a minister, sir. You are no minister. You're looking at the evangelist. You're looking at the ministers. You're looking at the man of the Lord. That is us.
I just did it because I kind of thought it'd be funny. It was going to be free. So I'm a bad person, I guess. But
Oh yeah, you.
My bad, Hey, come. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, and verse number 32. So they feared the Lord and made them to themselves of the lowest of them priests of high places. So you said that you were a minister, but they just, the law has been taken away from the true Israelites, and now anybody can be a minister. They make the lowest of all the people the priests of God.
If we're talking about what the Jews
That's
are
you.
doing, that's a whole different thing. What the
No, we
Israelites
just talking
do.
about the world. They made you into a priest or a
They're
preacher.
bombing shit, and that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I'm just happen to be an atheist. I just happen to not.
You right.
believe in anything.
You right. Hey, give me that Exodus 9.
But here's the thing: that book you're reading about. I mean, there's a lot of
Hold on.
contradictions in that book.
Well, at what part? What part of his book is a
Part
contradiction?
where two she-bears killed the.
What are you talking about? How's that a contradiction that they was making fun of Elisha and he made the
Right.
teenagers?
They
He
called
made.
him balding. They called him balding, and they killed 42 kids.
Okay, all right, this is perfect. This is Romans 3 and 3 and 8.
Children for being bald.
For what if some do not believe? He don't believe. He doesn't believe. But what if some do not believe? You don't believe. You don't believe this Bible. Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? It don't matter if you don't believe. This book is still real, Esau. That's what you don't understand. It don't matter if you don't believe. And then you got the litigator God to call yourself an ordained minister. That is crazy.
I did that for fun.
For fun.
And also for
So you playing with it. You playing with it. You guys, what's
Hey,
your
sis,
name?
what's your name? Shania.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Matter of fact, let me give you a.
Yeah, talk with it, right?
I don't want to waste too much of your time.
You're not.
I want to shake your hand.
Well, look, here I'm gonna tell you real quick. Brother. As you came up here and everything, you said the right thing. You said what you said when you said you don't believe in that book. That alone lets us know that the Most High makes no mistakes because He did not give your nation of people that book. That's why you don't understand it. Hold on. You said that. Hold on. You said that bird came out. Why would you want to serve a guy that killed 42 young teenagers? He killed Egypt for his children. He destroyed Persians and Medes for his children. Babylonian for his children. Not just those two. That's a couple of body counts.
That ain't all that good anyway.
Right?
That's right. Wake
How's
him
that not? And all this that y'all did, He's going to destroy y'all as well.
That's
He
right.
ain't gonna destroy us.
Yes, you getting destroyed, brother. After 1,000 years, y'all will be wiped off the face of the earth.
That's right.
What you need to be doing is living in your kingdom.
That's
you
right.
need to start going out here living it up to the fullest.
That's right.
He is
Wipe
going.
off us.
The Most High is going to wipe you clean off the face of the earth.
That's
your
right.
Seed and your seed's descendants. Y'all leaving.
I'm not trying to.
Hey,
I'm just trying to.
Rodney.
I don't believe
Rodney.
he's gonna do any of
Psalms
that.
147 and 19.
Why you don't?
Psalms
I don't
147
believe
and
in,
19.
How you don't believe in it, but you quoting our book?
Wake him up, Cap.
But here's the thing: is I want this to seem as uninsulting as possible. I don't believe in the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or none of that shit. I'm sorry, I hate using harmful language like that. But I don't believe in any of that stuff. I think we're just kind of here, and
So you just think we just poofed out of air?
yeah, I think it might.
How
be
does
more-
that make sense,
I
sir?
think it might be more complex than that, but I think science doesn't have all the answers yet.
Read that.
You know, we don't have all the
This
answers.
is the book of Psalms.
We don't. This is the answer. This is all of it right here.
Well, that's a answer. That doesn't mean it's the right one.
How you know it's not the
answer.
right one though? Because you don't know it. That's
It
right.
means a couple thousand years ago, people thought that maybe that might be right.
No.
It doesn't
You know what I
mean in
think?
2023.
You
that's
know
the
what I
right
think?
answer.
I think that you later on in life found out. You read a couple of scriptures, probably found out. Damn, we the devil of the book. Let's put it down.
That's right.
Let's put it down.
That's
Actually,
right.
what happened is,
right.
I grew up Christian. I went to a Christian school, K through 12.
A seminar school where they taught you what their ideology
Well, they
is.
taught me fundamentalist Bible at Grace Christian Academy. They taught
Let me show you what they taught you. They taught you He's Christ, right?
I can tell
Does He
you
look
what
like
they
that?
taught me.
What color is Christ? What color is Christ?
Fucking Jewish.
Jewish.
I'm
What
sorry.
color? What color? What race of people would he look like?
He was Arab or Jew or something like that.
Arab. So I'm going to help you understand
But he
something.
could have been anything. It doesn't
No,
matter.
sir, there's no such thing as the Middle East. Because if it's a such thing as the Middle East, where's the Middle West?
Confounded.
You're confounded, sir. There's no such thing. Right? Christ, Yahushua, look like His people. You looking at the people of His.
That's right.
That's who you look like.
In God's image.
In His. Let me ask you something. Do you have woolly hair?
Yeah.
That's not wool. That's sheep. That's goat hair.
So he believes
It's
in
like
the
a
Bible.
damn, a horse hair. That ain't wool.
Cap, it sounds like he believes. At one
I
second, at one point he
pretty
believes,
close.
at one point he
Yeah, I
don't.
get your point. I get your point.
Yeah, you got dog hair, man. It's you brush it longy, stringy. You know when they get wet, they whip it back and it go every down which way.
No, this doesn't do anything.
But you got the nerve to come up here, man, and say Christ is an Arab. Let me ask you something. So,
If Arab means Jew,
I got you something. If he's an Arab, What was
If he's
what
real.
was Bin Laden? Was he Abraham?
Yeah.
You gonna get
Hussein?
But I didn't say Christ was an Arab. I said Christ may not have been real.
So if he's an Arab, then he's coming back as one of those?
I didn't say Christ.
You know they wild men according to the book. They blow up themselves and everything. You say that's Christ?
Then Wild Boys blew into the World Trade Center and then.
Brother, that was an inside job dealing with all conspiracy.
Hey,
Your own people.
You think George Bush that smart?
Your own people kill their own people here,
You
brother.
think George Bush is a fucking genius?
He ain't no genius,
hold on,
man.
we're gonna cut that whole Arab. He
I didn't mean to say
no, you
nothing.
good. You good, man.
You
No, you
think
good,
he's a
bro.
genius?
You good.
Why would we think the heathen is a
You
genius?
think George Bush is thinking of plan all 9/11? You think he's a genius? I don't think George
He
Bush
was
is no
7 to
genius.
14. But he said
I like Trump.
if Jesus
I
is
don't
an
like
Arab,
Trump.
how
Oh, you say you like
Oh,
Trump?
I love him.
Wow.
He's a draft dodger too. I'll put that right here, right there.
So that's your man, right? Trump.
He's a draft dodger, but I think he has good policies.
So you believe you do all that voting and everything,
No,
registration?
I don't.
But you just say you love Trump.
I support the president. I don't support the president just blandly. I support Trump, but it didn't mean I vote. I ain't gonna go down there and vote. Take all that time.
So this man Trump that you love and you
Yeah.
believe in and
I bought
everything,
2 Trump hats.
make America great, right?
Yeah.
How did America come great?
By winning.
No, how was America built?
Oh yeah, you can point out the bad
Oh
stuff.
my goodness, man, the bad
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, like slavery, and we kicked the Indians.
You
off our
just
land.
said that.
Yeah.
You see what
We
you're doing?
We kicked the Indians off our land, and we had slaves.
No, you see
And
what
so
you're doing?
did every other
No. That's not
So
how.
did the Indians
We're going to
too.
show you exactly how America was built, brother.
Oh,
Rape, rob, murder, and that's in the book, John 10:10, where the Lord said, "Don't steal, kill, or destroy." Those people have done that.
This is going back on what you said about him being an Arab. This is Hebrews 7:14. For it is evident, meaning that it is a fact, you said it, that our Lord sprang out of Judah. So he's not an Arab. He's not Arabic. He comes from Judea. So you're cut right there.
I don't believe in the fellas.
You're right. You're not supposed to. He's not young. But see, when he come, when you see them skies cracking, you see that black Messiah, don't try to run because you're going to be in quicksand.
I ain't got no
All right?
problem with the black Messiah. I got
All
a
right.
problem with the A Messiah.
I'm telling you that now, brother. And guess what? You're going to the field. You're not going to be a house nigga, okay? You can go on about your day, man.
I'm perfectly all right with the A. I just.
Bro, well, we just want to let you know we don't do handshakes, man. You know that's COVID and everything going on. I want to get sick.
Hey, well, I had a fine problem,
Right.
fine experience with all this. Thank you.
Hold on,
Right.
I'm gonna read you one more thing, then you can walk. This is
I'll
Revelation
listen to it.
9,
Hey, I
13.
just want to say I'm not going to believe what you're going to say.
That's fine. We already read it. We
I
already
just
know
want
that
to
you're
say I
not.
thank y'all for what y'all
Okay,
doing.
we
What y'all
appreciate
do
it.
is
Thank
good.
you. All right, this is Revelation 13:9. That's what you to have your judgment before you walk off. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Everybody can hear out here. He that leadeth into captivity, the so-called white man brought the black man here on slave ships from West Africa. Also enslaved our Hispanic brethren and shipped them out. Shall go into captivity.
That's right.
Meaning the people. Well, hold on. Meaning the people who put us in chains are going in chains. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, not the whole world. The saints. So
Can't get around that. I see why you don't like that now.
I
Hell, if I was you, I'd be like, man, I don't like the Bible, man. I hate that shit.
I like all that. But you know history. You know who that sold Africa's slaves into
Other Africans.
Other Africans, bro. We never explained that to you earlier.
But we aren't Africans. We're Jews.
There wasn't Irish drunk.
We were Jews. They sold. Let me get a precept. The Jew. They sold Jews. They didn't sell black people. They sold Jews in slavery. We are Jews.
Can history lies? Can history lie, or is history a teacher?
Can history lie? History, by definition, can't lie, but there can't be false history. There can be people out there preaching wrong history, but history is.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing, bro?
Hey, just take the flag. Look, I don't want to bother y'all.
Y'all believe in the Bible?
Hey, check this out. You said that when you was like Africans that sold us into slavery, right?
They did.
Check this out. The Bible talks about. Did you know that? You may have read that part.
I don't know if they did or not, but
we're gonna
the
show you.
Bible says a bunch of bad stuff about.
Well, let us show you this. I know.
Hey, y'all come back and fellowship with us if y'all get a chance. 2 minutes with the Lord.
2 minutes.
Check this out. What's your name?
Max.
Max, come on right here, Max. We try to keep a barrier, so you know what I mean, just for our distance. You know, yeah.
I'm trying not to step on it.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, if you do this, Max, look. Hey, look, you can step on that one right there at the end.
I ain't gonna step on nothing.
It's all good. Check, what, listen.
Trying to put me step on. Which one is
Yeah, that one right there. That one that look like you. That one that look like you. Down there in the corner. Yeah. All right, Max. He's gonna make something sound. Hey, you know what you might get in the hood, man. Hey, yeah, pose for the camera.
That's good footage right there. That's good.
Max, hey, we gonna see if, hey Max, we gonna see if you sorry for what your ancestors did. But let me show you what happened.
My ancestors
Let me show.
a bunch of bears.
I know. Let me show you. Let us show you in the Bible. Look, Max. It
I
says.
need to here. Right here.
There you go. There you go. We gonna see what Max can do. We gonna see if he's really sorry. Hey, check this out, Max. Here we go. This is in the Bible. It says Joel chapter 3 and verse number 6. Let me start there. It says, I'm gonna start at 4.
I'm not trying to rush you, but I gotta get back.
I
My
know.
dad's at a homeless shelter where I'm staying at right now.
Okay, well let us move to the point, Max.
I gotta get going.
Let us just move to
I
the
don't
point.
believe all that Bible stuff.
I know, Max.
Step
Look.
on here all day.
That's right. I like that. I like that.
Hey Max, let us move to the
I
point,
still
Max.
like white people, but I'll step on white
You still like?
people all day.
There you go. Hey, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse number 23.
Yeah, if we're gonna talk about Bible verses, I'd like
Nah,
to
this
talk
is
about
real life. It's going to happen in real life. And this is how you make you say, hey, I'm sorry for what they did, because the white people are your people. The white people
I'm
that
not
did
sorry
this
for
to
what
us.
they did.
You're not.
No,
So you do know you're going into slavery, right?
No.
You're not aware of that? We read that to you. You're going into slavery. Ask your.
Hey, we're gonna do it.
We are the Lord. We are His battle axes and His weapons of war.
Yeah,
The Lord.
I think I'm gonna go work at
You gonna work for me, man.
I'm gonna work
Max.
for cricket.
No, you're gonna work for every one of us. We're gonna pass you around according to the Bible.
I have a car
Since you stepped on
salesman.
white Jesus, we give you an easy
I'll
job.
step on white
Right,
Jesus,
right, yeah.
But I would work at
Put you like Taskmaster over other.
Yeah, we still gonna kick that ass though. But check this
I
out,
ain't
Max.
trying to work for.
For black men, you are gonna work
No,
for
I
us.
have no problem. I have had bosses who were black men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
sell
got
cars.
you got a couple of them up here now.
I'm a used car salesman.
Okay.
I sell used cars.
Yeah.
So
we know you lie.
We
We know you're not a liar. Yeah.
Max, that's what you're gonna be, a used car for every last one of us to drive you, buddy.
Let me see if you deal with this scripture though, Max. Look, it says, this is Jeremiah 49 and 23. It says, "And kings shall be your nursing fathers, like the king of England, the queen of
The
England."
thing is, I'm going to go and interrupt you. What about Elijah and the bears that got killed by 2 people?
Why is that a contradiction? Why do you think that's a contradiction?
Because God killed a bunch of people with bears.
Why, what's wrong with that? He killed people every day.
What's wrong with God killing bears?
God kills people every day. Did you not know that?
God
Yes.
flooded the earth, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
Right.
he didn't because he done
That's
it
like
sin.
8 people, bro.
I
That was
mean,
bears.
you
That was
already-
every animal. Everything.
You
got
already
messed up
agreed
right
to
there.
it.
Well, no,
God
I
killed.
misspoke, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, let me show you this one. We just read this one, and let us see if this is comparable to what you're saying, right? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I, even I am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my
I
hand."
can give you a short answer. I don't believe that shit.
That's all good. That's all good, Max. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because that's why it's gonna catch you at a time when you least expect it. And you're gonna look at you, and the last thing you're gonna say is us. Last thing you're gonna see is us. I mean,
That's right. And if you don't bow down when you see that black Messiah, he's going to kill you, brother. He's going to tell us to go ahead and chop you up into little
I worked
pieces,
at
all right?
the Prophet of 29 Smith and Wesson.
Here's why you don't believe this Bible. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any other nation. And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord, brother. Wasn't given to you, man. Back up a little bit, Max.
This is
Damn.
security. This is good.
I ain't
That
trying to
feminine
step on
spirit
it.
trying to
I
get
wanna know
close.
what time it is.
Time it is.
Hey,
You
yo,
don't
let
need to
me
be
show
up
you
in
what
their
time
face,
it is.
man.
No, I mean not religious. I mean like I have to get. I'm at a homeless shelter. I have to get back there to certain.
Oh, they gonna close the doors if you don't get back?
Yeah.
Hold
Oh.
on, let me go show you what time it is, man.
But here's the thing: is I don't believe in nothing supernatural or any Jesus or God or anything like
All right,
that.
Max. We done entertained you already, buddy. Get back before them doors close for you, buddy. All right?
Hey, man,
Pick it up.
You ever read
There
that
you go.
scripture? It's a time to kill. It's a time to kill.
He done killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he did. Hey, that's what time it is, Max. You better get on.
Oh,
Your,
yeah.
you know
When
what I
you
mean?
get down there, tell your dad and all of them, get ready. Hard work, labor. I do some chin up and pull ups if I'm y'all. Push ups. Get yourself buffed up. Get ready for it, right? It's not gonna be pretty, brother. And I'm from sure to tell you, none of these brothers up here gonna hold any pity, man, for what's done to artillery. It ain't no threat. That's future prophecy. That's what's coming to pass.
That sounds like
That's coming to you, right?
Wow.
Yes, it is, brother. Get ready for it.
like a threat.
And listen, you better pray and hope, man, that these brothers bid on you before I bid on you when you get to that kingdom. Because if I get you, man, it's not going to be easy at all. Because what happened to our people by your people, by the hands of your people,
What happened to my people?
your people. Right? Y'all the Edom, Esau, you go all the way back to your forefather. He's been a vagabond since the day he was born. First murderer on the earth. Right? And that's the mark that the Most High put in his head, man. Took that melody from him, man. Came back, rebirthed as Esau. And that's who you
I
are.
appreciate everything that I've heard.
Get on up the road, buddy.
Hey, but well, like I said, if you got a threat, go on. Go
This
ahead.
is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse number 3. A time to kill. That's what time it is, man. A time to kill.
All right.
Hey, you can't like that over here, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead that way.
Yeah.
All right, man. See you, buddy. Have a nice one, man. Get yourself ready for future prophecy.
We
All right.
non-violent.
No threat.
Unless we're protecting ourselves, you know what I mean?
You the
We're
one,
just
bro.
reading you what the Bible says.
He brought up threat. You brought up
you ain't
threat.
that stupid.
Have a nice day.
I'm
Have a
not
nice
putting any
day.
threats out, but if
Have
you
a
got a
nice
threat,
day,
I'll be
bro.
right there.
Have a nice
Be
day.
right there.
Yeah,
Have
I'll
a
be
nice
right
day.
there.
Okay, Max, take it easy.
Have a good one, man. See you,
Get ready
bye.
for slavery.
Yeah.
Get ready for slavery.
Okay, have a nice day.
Have a nice one, buddy.
Have a nice
Hey, how y'all doing over there?
Shalom.
Y'all believe in the Bible? Hey, come and deal with us when y'all get a chance, man. Come and rock with your brothers for a minute.
You think you gonna get away with what y'all did?
Yeah, I do.
We'll see.
We'll see. Go on, buddy.
Okay.
Let me go. Hey, you got emotions. Kwame Yasharala. Right, his feelings got hurt, man. I'm hell, my mom too. If I have to wake up and look in the mirror and see myself like that,